Are we ready for the next chapter in Chelsea's illustrious history? The club is reportedly eyeing an incredible talent who could elevate our game to new heights. This isn't just any player. This is someone who could become a fan favorite and add serious firepower to our lineup. Don't click away as we explore this potential signing and how it could change the course of our season. Be sure to subscribe and hit that like button to keep up with all the latest Chelsea news. Alexander Isak is a name that's been buzzing around lately, especially with Chelsea and Arsenal reportedly eyeing the Newcastle star. As a Chelsea fan, I can't help but get excited about the prospect of bringing in such a talented striker. Isak has been phenomenal at Newcastle, scoring 19 goals in just 25 appearances this season. His ability to find the back of the net has drawn attention from many top clubs, and it's no surprise when you consider how he's been described as one of the most complete strikers in the Premier League. But let's talk business. Newcastle is not going to part with Isak easily. Reports suggest they would demand at least $150 million to even consider a sale. That's a serious investment, and as fans, we need to weigh whether he's worth that kind of money. Sure, his talent is undeniable, but can he deliver consistently in a Chelsea shirt? That's the million-dollar question. Or should I say, the $150 million question. What's intriguing is how Isak himself has reacted to the speculation. He mentioned it's just part of football and that he tries not to pay too much attention to the rumors. I respect that mindset, but as fans, we can't help but speculate. It's part of the game, and we live for these discussions. Eddie Howe, Newcastle's manager, echoed these sentiments, saying that the noise around players is just something they have to ignore. But the reality is, every single newspaper link gets fans like us talking and dreaming. For Chelsea, securing a player of Isak's caliber could change the dynamics of our attack. Imagine him leading the line with the likes of Raheem Sterling and Mykhailo Mudryk supporting him. It could be a deadly combination. We've seen Chelsea struggle at times to find that clinical edge in front of goal, and bringing in a world-class striker could be the solution. The potential for growth is massive, not only for him, but also for the club as a whole. However, I'm also aware that spending big doesn't always guarantee success. Just look at some of the signings we've made in the past few seasons. There's a risk involved, and as a fan, I can't help but feel torn. Do we take the plunge and go for Isak, or do we look to build with what we have? Honestly, I'm torn. On one hand, Isak has the potential to elevate our squad, but on the other, we need to be smart with our finances. And let's not forget, we also have other areas in the squad that need attention. While a striker is crucial, we must also consider our midfield and defense. It's not just about bringing in big names, it's about building a cohesive team that can challenge for trophies. The pressure is on the management to make the right decisions. With the right moves, we could see ourselves back at the top of the Premier League, competing for titles like we used to do. Chelsea's latest moves in the transfer market have certainly stirred the pot, especially with reports surfacing about our interest in Evan Ferguson. It seems West Ham United is also keen on the young striker, and that's no surprise considering his potential. But now, we're seeing a competition arise that could complicate things for both clubs. According to sources, Chelsea has entered the race to sign Ferguson from Brighton, and honestly, I have mixed feelings about this. On one hand, it's fantastic that we're targeting young talents who can elevate our squad. Ferguson, at just 20 years old, has shown glimpses of brilliance that suggest he could be a star in the making. He's strong, capable of holding up the ball, and he knows how to link up play effectively. But on the other hand, it's frustrating to see us potentially hijack a deal that West Ham seem to be closing in on. It feels a bit like taking candy from a baby, but hey, that's football for you. Graham Potter knows Ferguson well from their time at Brighton, and it's clear he sees something special in him. The Irishman scored 10 goals last season and proved he can handle the pressure of the Premier League. However, it's also important to note that young players often experience ups and downs. Ferguson might not be in the best form right now, but that's part of development. Do we really think he can thrive under the spotlight of Chelsea? I believe he can. Now, let's talk about the competition for his signature. West Ham might be able to offer him more guaranteed first-team action compared to us, especially given their current struggles. But can we really underestimate the allure of Chelsea? This club has a history of not only competing at the highest level, but also winning trophies. If I were Ferguson, I'd be tempted by the chance to play alongside established stars and under a manager who believes in nurturing young talent. So what does this mean for Chelsea? If we can secure Ferguson, it could be a game changer for our attacking options. With players like Jared Bowen, Mohamed Kudus, and Lucas Paqueta around him, Ferguson could find himself in a position to really shine. We need a striker who can not only score but also elevate the play of those around him. Ferguson fits that mold perfectly, and his addition could solidify our front line as we push for a stronger finish this season. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. There's still a lot of work to be done, and the transfer window is closing fast. I can't help but wonder if this is the best move for Chelsea. Should we be focusing on more immediate needs, or is investing in a young talent like Ferguson the right path forward? Honestly, I'm torn. I trust the management and their vision, but I also understand the urgency of our current situation. And you? What do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Are we making the right move by going after Ferguson, or should we be pursuing different targets? As fans, we need to remember that every decision made by the club can have a lasting impact, not just on our current season, but on the future of Chelsea. This is a pivotal moment for us, and I urge you to stay engaged. Don't forget to activate the notification bell to get all the latest updates. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel to join in on this journey as we navigate through these exciting and sometimes nerve-wracking times. Let's keep the conversation going, and I look forward to hearing from all of you.